D.Arthur in the building. Talking to you guys today about why self-improvement is key if you want to get any woman you want. Why self-improvement is literally the key to getting not even woman, but just like kind of anything. The reason why self-improvement is key and why you need to self-improve every single day, no matter what the circumstance or situation is because what I've learned is apparently women like persistence. Women like if you're persistent. Women like when you initiate everything. And the difference between like alpha mindsets and let's say beta male mindsets is that if a woman doesn't react like how you want her to do, then they usually just like back off and give off and think it's their fault. And if you're gonna have this mindset, you're really not gonna get far in anything, because persistence is the key to anything. If you work in sales, if you own a business, if you're a real estate agent, persistence is what they teach you how to have, because a lot of people forget about you if you're not always on top of things. A lot of people get distracted. A lot of people have different lives that they tend to go to, and if you're not persistent, then it's going to be a lot harder to get what you want. Persistence is the key. Self-improvement is the key. Semen retention is the key. Everything that has been said that I say on this is on purpose. I don't say any of this stuff for vain or just to say it to look cute to post a video. I say it because it's true. These are the things that I've come across, that if you self-improve, if you're hitting the gym, if you're meditating, if you're reading, if you're working more on your creative works instead of just going on the mundane things every single day, if you don't have any zest or passion in your life and you're not self-improving, then your life is going to be a lot harder and it's going to be a lot more boring as opposed to somebody who's always self-improving, always meditating, always just becoming kaizening, becoming his best version. Things are gonna be easily given to him because he believes that he deserves it. If you put in the work, you're gonna believe that you deserve certain things. But the thing is, life isn't fair. You can't put in the work and say like, hey, I deserve this. You can give that aura of, yeah, you can give that energy of, yeah, you do deserve it, but life doesn't work that way. There are going to be certain things that just come in your life, and you're going to have to deal with it. But the thing is, if you are persistent in if you're persistent in what you're emitting, and you actually believe to a core level that what you want is yours, then by all means you'll get it eventually. But yeah, guys like to give up easily. If she's not reacting like how you want her to, you're gonna think it's your fault and there's something wrong with you, and that. But the alpha male, the person who's sure of himself, even if she doesn't react like how she wants him to, he still puts in that effort, and she's gonna eventually know, like, for you to back off. Until she like literally tells you to like back off, like literally back off, or she does something where it just seems very obvious that she doesn't want to be bothered by you, then go ahead, go for it, because women are attracted to how you make them feel at a certain time. You can notice that you might ask her for her number one day, but she may not be feeling well, or something might come up and she just doesn't feel like giving it off. And the beta cuck mindset is, there must be something wrong with me. Let's not try anymore. It's an L. Let's give up. Let's let's be in our sorrows. Let's have a loser's mentality. But the difference is, a guy who's persistent is, she might have just curved herself. So maybe ask it in a different way, and ask it at a different time when maybe she's feeling better, because that's usually the case. The man who is persistent and acts off of vibes and doesn't take no so to heart, or doesn't take things so personally, or doesn't understand, like, who understands female nature, usually is a man who wins in relationships and business and life, and is just a winner in general, because he has that mindset of, hey, if this doesn't work, or if I fail, I'm not a total wash. He knows that it's a learning experience. This is the alpha male mentality. This is what a lot of guys need to start picking up on. That alpha male mentality of, if she doesn't bite the first time, like, I can't give up. I still have to go, no matter what. I have to be persistent. Persistence equals faith. If you're persistent, you have faith, and you will get what you want eventually. Just don't take it too far. Obviously, you'll know when it's time just to back off. But just because she maybe ignored you at first, or she said no or something, that doesn't necessarily mean that you need to just give up that easily. Women like persistence. If you're persistent, you will get what you want. There's just so much BS that's been thrown into the media, and this mainstream media culture that says that guys need to be, that being masculine is toxic. And bro, if masculinity is toxic, then what is being feminine about? Like, if you're a guy, the cards already played against you. They're already played against you. The cards are already stacked against you. That's why we as men just have to stop falling for BS, and we need to start cutting crap out of our lives that don't help us, because there's just so much distraction and so much bad wasted energy that just literally doesn't help us at all. We just need to cut out the BS and start keeping the masculine frame 100% of the time. And if you want to keep that masculine frame 100% of the time, go on semen retention, because it acts as discipline. Earlier this morning, I was helping my sister with some things, and then she was like, "Are you high?" And I was like, "No, I wasn't." She asked me that question because and then she was like saying, "It seems like you're very, like, you have this happy, like, aura about you." And yeah, she can sense it. Women can sense this kind of aura when you're on semen retention, that it just seems that you're kind of happy, you're kind of vibrating a little bit more, you have a umph to your step, you're just very, very you're giving off this aura of just very happiness and bliss, and happy to be in your own skin. And the difference is, a guy who isn't on semen retention, he might have relapsed last night, and he's given this dull energy to the world, and women aren't going to react to him the way he wants him to, because he's giving this loser's mentality, this defeated mentality, this victim mentality, and that is not attractive to anybody in any work situation, business, or relationship situation. The victim mentality, especially if you're a guy, is literally the closest thing to not getting anywhere in life. If you have that victim mentality, if you constantly think people are out to get you, constantly passing over opportunities, constantly thinking that everything is out to get you, and the only thing, and always having this sense of fear in every single thing that you put your mouth on, that everything is fearful and you shouldn't take risk and just stay where you're at, be satisfied where you're at. All of that, anyone who tells you that isn't in the business of helping you grow. They're in the business of keeping you the same. If you complain, you stay the same. This is what I like to go by. If you complain, you stay the same. So don't complain. Make the best of your opportunities. An example, if anybody watches football, there's this receiver on the Washington football team. His name is Terry McLaurin, and he's a dog. Like, he's very, very good. He's in his second year, and he just has that dog's mentality of he goes for after what he wants, and he doesn't take no for an answer, and he has that pride of competition. And he's literally only in his second year, and now he's like he's a captain. The veterans voted him as a captain because he has a dog's mentality. The difference is the person who quits if he doesn't get drafted. Like, all I'm saying is persistence is the key to get anything you want. Persistence. In business and life and relationships, it's persistence. If you're in sales, like I said this before, it's persistence. Anytime they say no, it means not now. I need to know more. That's all that means. They need to know more. Once you meet them eye to eye, and they like the value they're offering them, then they'll say yes. But just because they say no the first time doesn't mean that you just need to quit and it's over and it's lost. So yeah, persistence is anything, and semen retention will help you persist until you succeed. Peace out.